Hi guys, welcome to this video about how many calories you actually burn during different kind of exercises or during the day or whatever. You would mean probably that's a really easy question to answer, but it's actually not, and it has some very interesting facts, and I will tell you this. And so listen to the end of the whole video to get everything which is important. So here we start on the Runner's World. That's runnersworld.com. I'll put down all the links which I'm telling about, so you don't have to write them down. You just can click on them. So I'm not affiliated with them, I'm just putting down the links for your convenience. So for example, running, if you're trying to lose some weight or trying to put on weight, or whatever your intention is of exercising or running in particular here. So you can go down. There's a rule of thumb which tells you that you burn basically 100 calories per mile of running, but you can go down and have it a little bit more detailed. You can say enter here the calculator, distance, weight, how long you run, calculate, and that is it. It tells you maybe you burned 100 calories, 200 calories, and it's the same with all these apps which you find on Google App Store, on the Apple Apple App Store, or Google Play Store, or wherever. You can even calculate that using your, if you have a smartwatch and you use that for running, cycling, whatever, turn it on and it will tell you at the end how many calories you burned. But is this really everything? You are jogging for 1 mile and then you burn only 100 calories. That's not much. If you eat a piece of cake, it can be 500 or 600 calories. So you would have to run quite a while to burn these calories of a piece of cake. So can this be really the case? Is that really everything? So it's actually not. A lot of people these days forget about these facts because using all these apps, and they rely on the apps, and the apps don't tell you everything. So here's the thing, like we are here on what's page, greatest something. I'll put down the link as well. While virtually all activity from yoga to sleeping requires energy, so studies suggest vigorous exercise, especially effective at burning calories. So obviously, right, the harder you work, the more you burn. It's not just during, that's here it comes the really interesting thing, but it's not just during exercise, it's 4 hours after it's concluded, and that's where things get interesting. So I really suggest you to read through everything to see how much calories you can burn after that. But based on my experience, it's a little bit individually, so it's not affecting everybody in the same way. But I've read a lot of these articles about this so-called after-burning effect, and some say that these effects, when they are done, when you do the exercise really good, so here they are telling you what the best methods are to trigger these after burning. When you do it really good, it can almost last 24 hours or even more. Usually it's a little bit less, but it can take really long, or it can last really long. It can even burn more you can even burn more calories during the night. So yeah, of course, then that's a different thing. Do you have same kind of relaxation during the night? I don't know, so I'm not covering everything here, but it's really interesting to know and to look at these facts which are described here. And the question you might ask, yeah, is this really the truth? Is it just fake news, like people telling something? But I think it's not. So there are so many pages about this, and my experience with all the exercise I've ever did is actually confirming this afterburning effect. And I found even a page about the question, how many calories do you burn in a day, and it actually confirms this thing here. Yeah, when you go down a little bit, you will see that it, yeah, that there's a formula, like the Harris-Benedict formula, where you can calculate the total amount of calories burned, and it starts with a BMR. It is based on weight, height, and age. So the more you weigh and the higher you are, the more you burn. But it yeah, the older you are, the less you burn, and then it's different for men and women. So you have a basic calculation, but it's not everything. So here it comes. Here's the activity level, and it says if you have a sedentary job, or and little to no exercise. I mean, yeah, it's not only regarding a job, it's just the whole day what you do. If you do nothing, then you're on a 1.2. If you do lightly activity, it's 1.3, and so on. And here it goes until 1.9, which says extra activity, very hard exercise, training, or physical job. It's not all about job. It doesn't say you have to do the extra active thing during like 8 hours a day. So I think this is yeah, they have this formula does already take into the equation that this is really important. I mean, yeah, to have some exercise, and it will multiply the whole day, not only during 10 minutes of exercise or 30 minutes of exercise. It will multiply the amount of calories burned during the whole day. So when you're going to like if you're doing jogging, or yeah, go for a bike ride or whatever you do, think about that. It's not only what the watch or your smartphone app is telling you what you burn. It can be much more. I think this is a really positive thing, and this can motivate you doing some extra exercise. And here's the same thing, um, tasks for 30 minutes, but it's not only, I mean, when you do some small things like cleaning gutters, yeah, then it's probably the 186 calories. But if you're doing really hard work, let's say, yeah, probably walking doesn't working walking doesn't have this really afterburn effect. So the whole thing here do have really low afterburn effect. But if you do strong, like heavy things, then it will have heavy impact. So I think it's good to know, and it's some kind of extra motivation, and I thought it's worth telling you, because a lot of people have forgotten about these things. So I hope I was able to help you a little bit with that. If you have any questions or comments, just write in the comment section below. I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.